Hi there. For this video, we'll be talking about how to divide a polynomial by a monomial. So let's write that one down. Dividing by a monomial. Let's start by the basic one, which is monomial divided by a monomial. Let's have this as an example. 9x raised to 5 times y cubed times z squared all over 3x yz. For this one, the key is to simply apply the laws of exponents. So first, note that we can write this one as 9 over 3 times x raised to 5 over x times y cubed over y times z squared over z. And first, note that 9 over 3 will simply simplify into 3. So we have 3 out here. X raised to 5 over x. By laws of exponents, this is equal to x raised to 5 minus 1, which is x raised to 4. For y cubed over y, this is equal to y cubed minus 1, or simply y squared. And lastly, for z squared over z, this is equal to z squared minus 1, or simply z. And now we have divided the monomial above by the monomial below, which is this one. And so basically it's just applying laws of exponents. And so I will not show any much more example in this one. If you want to try this out more, you may check my laws of exponents video in this playlist. Let's move on to dividing a polynomial now by a monomial. Let's have this as an example. If we have 3xy plus 6x squared y squared plus 9x cubed y cubed all over 3xy. So let's move this one. Now the key in solving this one is to divide each term out here by 3xy. Indeed, if we apply the concept in dividing real numbers, if we have a plus b all over c, we can write this one as a over c plus b over c. So this is just a basic idea in fractions or dividing real numbers. And so we can write this one as 3xy all over 3xy plus 6x squared y squared all over 3xy plus 9x cubed y cubed all over 3xy. And then we simply view this now as monomials. First, clearly, 3xy over 3xy is equal to 1. So we remove this one. This turns into 1. Next, for this one, Let's write this one out here. We have 6x squared y squared all over 3xy. We can write this one as 6 over 3 times x squared over x times y squared over y. Simplifies into 2 times x raised to 2 minus 1 times y raised to 2 minus 1, which is simply 2xy. So we replace this one out here into 2xy. Lastly, we have this one. This one simplifies into, let's write it here, 9. We can write this as 9 over 3 times x cubed over x times y cubed over y, which is equal to 3x squared y squared. So yeah, we can remove this one out here. And put 3x squared y squared. And so we have finally divided this polynomial out here by this monomial. Let's have one final example. If we have 5ab squared minus 12a squared b raised to 4 minus 6 divided by 2b. Again, what we do is we divide each term by 2b. So we can write this one as 5ab squared all over 2b minus 12a squared b raised to 4 all over 2b minus 6 over 2b. First, this one out here, we can write this one as 5 over 2 times a times b squared over b, which is equal to 5 over 2 times a times b raised to 2 minus 1, which simplifies into 5ab all over 2. Oops. So let's put it down here. Next is this one. We can write this one as 12 over 2 times a squared times b raised to 4 over b. And this one is equal to 12 over 2 is 6 times a squared times b raised to 4 minus 1, which is equal to 6a squared b cubed. So removing this one and move this one out here. Bring down the operation. And so lastly, we focus on this one. Note that we can write this as 6 over 2 times b raised to negative 1, or simply 1 over b. Let's write 1 over b. And this one simplifies into 3 over b. Bring down the operation. And so we have finally simplified this division out here. And notice that we couldn't combine any of this anymore since there are no like terms out here. Since the variable in the first term is ab, the variable in the second term is a squared b cubed, and this one is 1 over b or b raised to negative. And so this one is the final answer. And so that is how we divide by a monomial. The key is to apply the laws of exponents, and if it's a polynomial, we divide the monomial below to each term in the in the polynomial above. So that's it for this video. I hope you learned something from this. And yeah, thanks, and that's all for this video.